Yeah, the season's been a blur. I can't believe that we're already in playoffs. Definitely had a harder schedule. Going in with some of the games in North Carolina, the games in Florida, we definitely wanted to play some top-level teams, especially ranked teams, and we met them. That's for sure. I just think it prepared the team as we got closer to playoffs, as we got into the nitty-gritty of conference. Playing those tougher teams, you either lose and learn something or win and learn something. So that's kind of how we approached all those games. But yeah, we're just really excited moving forward, and excited to have this week to kind of, to have a couple days off. We've been playing so many games because of weather and everything getting rescheduled. So excited for these few days before we head up to Kings. Sure, a handful of impact players. Obviously, Juliana Presto, our pitcher, she went 10-0 in conference, which is really exciting. A solid ERA, a lot of strikeouts, which is kind of her thing. But she's definitely leading us from the circle. And Megan Suey over there next to her at third base, just such a talented player on both sides of the ball. She hit 10 home runs this season, which was the highest out of anyone in the conference, and just hits for average, but also hits for power. So she's a really huge staple in that 3 spot in our lineup. Right next to her, Effie, one of her friends, she has had such an outstanding junior year. She's been starting for us for 2 years now, but this year just kind of something special, something clicked for her. Really high batting average, some really outstanding plays at shortstop, which just good plays at shortstop just give the whole team confidence that she's going to field the ball and she's going to get the out. Otherwise, we have a handful of freshmen that are really standing out, and a couple of them in the outfield. We have Nat Danny in left field, and then Maddie Costigan, who is a sophomore in center, and then Grace Caldwell in right. Offensively, all 3 of them have really exceeded all of our expectations, and Nat had the most RBIs in the conference, out of anyone. Maddie had a super high batting average. Grace's speed really impacted almost every game, whether she hit the ball well or not. She was just creating some chaos with her speed. So a lot of standout athletes, and definitely more that I missed, but we're excited for them to all kind of come together come playoffs. Sure, it's going to be challenging. We lost 3 games in conference this year, and all 3 of those teams are in playoffs. So we are going to have to play our best. That's kind of been our mantra for this, especially the latter half of the season. It's just, doesn't matter who's in the other dugout. We have to show up and play our best softball and pitch our best game and have our best at bats, play our best defense. The other team isn't going to impact us if we come mentally focused and prepared to play our best game. So that's really what we're doing leading into this weekend, is making sure that we're physically and mentally prepared to play the Arcadia way.